Hey everyone, today we're doing a bit of a different video on the channel. Now, my past couple of DayZ videos have done extremely well, and I've had a lot of questions about coming from the console version of DayZ, where there is limited access to mods and especially modded maps. Coming from that version and arriving at the PC version, which has a ridiculous amount of support for mods, maps, pretty much you name it, you could probably play it on one of the wild DayZ servers that there are. So yes, today a video on how you can play those modded maps and other servers on PC. Now this tutorial is going to be pretty quick, so don't worry too much if you don't have too much time. Right, I said quick, so let's jump straight into it. There's two ways you can do this. There's the internal version, or what I like to call the official version, and the external or unofficial version. Today I'm going to show you both, but we're going to start with the official version. So what you want to do is you will have, well, hopefully by now you'll have DayZ installed. If not, quickly do that and then come back here. So you're going to click play. You'll see the two options, run DayZ client and then play DayZ. You want to just have play DayZ selected. Once that is loaded, you'll be greeted with this kind of like a browser window that'll open up. Here you'll have a few options. You've got the latest news, the parameters, mods, BattlEye, and servers. Now you may think straight away that you need to go straight to the mods folder or the mods tab. That's not actually the case. You want to go to servers and find the server you want. So in this case, we're actually going to use one of my personal favorite servers. There are many servers to play on this game, but we're going to use one of my favorites in this specific tutorial. And that is going to be a series of servers called Day0 or the 0 servers. So you just type in 0 up here. Give it a minute to populate. Now, for this specific tutorial, I want to play one of the newer maps that have just come out called Melkart. This is a sort of a smaller, more interactive / PvP map. So what you want to do is just click on this little arrow here and click the more details. This also gives you a little bit more information about the server, so what version it is, how fast the day and the night cycle are, as well as whether it's first or third, and the amount of mods that this server requires you to install. Now, I do have a few mods already installed, but I definitely don't have all of them for Melkart. So what you want to do is click more details, and then click here. Select DLCs and mods and join. What this will do then is start downloading the mods needed for this server. What you can actually do is also open up Steam as this is happening, and you can see that this is pulling the mods from the Steam workshop and installing them and downloading them anyway. So once that's done, you'll start seeing that they will say installed, and obviously the ones that are downloading, currently downloading. So we'll come straight back to this once all of these have downloaded. Right, so that is all of the mods downloaded. It instantly closed the window. It now says, that I have 16 of the mods installed that are required for this server. As you can see here, they are all installed and ready to go. I've already clicked set up DLCs and mods and join. So what it's doing now is loading me into the game. And yes, I am now loading into the server. This is going to take a while. As you can see, my position in queue is 23. This is a very popular server at the moment. There are a lot of people trying to play the new map that has been released, and you will experience server queues from time to time. So do try and spread out and experience different servers. So yeah, there was the official way to play some modded maps or modded servers on DayZ on PC. We're now going to do what I call is the unofficial way, which requires you to download an external program. Now, the reason I'm showing you this way is because of the user-friendly program that we're going to use called DZSA Launcher. It's a bit of a mouthful, but in this application you can really be very specific on which server you want to play, as well as which map and which mods. So head over to DayZSALauncher.com and you'll be greeted with this page. You want to download the application. I mean, you can't go wrong on this website, right? So as soon as that's downloaded, you want to install it, and then wherever you want to install it. I've already had this application installed. I've uninstalled it for this video, so that's why it's telling me that I already have the folder. So I'm just going to click yes, next. So there we go. That is DZSA Launcher installed. We're going to double click this. Now it may take a few minutes to populate the server list the first time you launch it. What you're going to want to do straight away is make sure you have the DayZ standalone path selected. Now I have multiple drives on my PC, so I had to do this the very first time I installed DayZ Launcher. It's very simple to do. You'll know where your Steam is installed as well as the games. If you need help, just let me know in the comments. But once that is done, you'll be greeted with almost a very similar window to the one we were just in. But here is where it's really nice. You can pick which map you want. So we've got Banov on here, we've got Chernobyl Plus, we've got DRL, and we've got things like Iztek, Melkart, Essica, Nemausk, Pripyat, Rostov. There's a lot to select. But what I want to do is just show you a little bit deeper how this filter works. So I want to play the DRL map. It's going to instantly filter all of the servers that are running DRL, apart from these top few, which are the sponsored servers. As you can see here, we've got now a massive list of all of the DRL servers. But again, I also want to play the Zero servers. They're ever so slightly modded. They add a few different weapons and a few different clothing items, and not uber modded. So what we can also do is type in 0 here. But straight away here it says 0 DRL, no bases, more adventure. And just below it, it's got the IP address. You can either give this to your friend, or if you need to be even more specific, you can also just put in the IP address. But it also then tells you which mods are installed, and it's very similar to the previous server we just played. So another great thing about this application is that it tells you how many players, and you can filter it by how popular the server is by clicking here. As you can see, click that arrow, it's going to filter it by the lowest populated all the way down to the highest, but I always have it the other way around. I always want the most populated at the top. Here it is, 0 DRL, no bases, more adventure, blah blah blah. All you need to do is click play here. It will then say join the server and play, start DayZ without joining the server, but it will load all of the mods and whatnot, and then some more information, and then copy the server IP to your clipboard. Like I said, this is perfect if you want to send it to your friend. But if you click play, it's going to say there's some mods missing. This will be a lot bigger when you first do this, and it's very similar to the previous version or the official version. All you have to do is click OK here. It's going to start downloading the mods. As you can see, it's got a few updates to do. And as it's doing this, again, you can minimize this, open up Steam, and that's exactly what it's doing here. It will start downloading the mods straight away for you. Now there is a really nice tip at the top of the screen. If you don't think your mods are downloading, or the mods that were required to join the server, you can just scroll through this list, find the mods that it was asking you for, and you can just verify them. And what that will do then is just download them in Steam, or like force download them. So although this server or this mod here wasn't required for the server we're joining, you can just click refresh here, and then it should be downloading. Yeah, as you can see, it just downloaded straight away there. So what we're going to do is, yes, sometimes it joins you to the server straight away. Sometimes it just like downloads all the mods and then leaves it. Just come back here, click play. And this time there'll be no pop-up to say that you need more mods or anything like that. It should just join you straight away. And there we are. We are loaded into DRL with very little hassle, and we're ready to go on, hopefully, a great adventure. Now, if you have any more questions about playing the modded DayZ servers on PC, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will get back to you sooner or later. If I don't, somebody else in the community will. But hopefully this video helped you out. If you did enjoy it and you found it helpful, please let me know by either leaving a comment or by liking the video. If you didn't, that's fine. Leave a dislike. It helps me understand what type of videos you enjoy. But if you are a big fan of survival gaming, then that is also me. So do stick around by subscribing to the channel and having that bell notification active. But with that being said, hopefully I see you all in the next video. Take care and bye-bye. Whoops, I tried to Alt F4.